The Flower Ornament Scripture, a translation of the Avatamsaka Sutra by Thomas Cleary. Homage to all past, future, and present Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Pacceka Buddhas, and Shravakas. Book 5, The Flower Bank World. Then Universally Good went on to say to the great congregation, each one of the fragrant seas has as many rivers of fragrant waters as there are atoms in 4 continents circling them to the right. All of them have diamond banks adorned with crystals of pure light, always manifesting clouds of jewel color lights of the Buddhas, as well as the speech sounds of all sentient beings. The causal practices cultivated by the Buddhas, their various forms and characteristics, all emerge from the swirls in the rivers. There are networks of crystals and chimes of many jewels, wherein appear the adornments of all the oceans of worlds. Clouds of jewels cover them above. Those clouds show all the phantom Buddhas emanated in the 10 directions by Vairochana of the flower bank world, as well as the deeds of psychic power of all Buddhas. They also produce miraculous sounds extolling the names of the enlightened and enlightening beings of past, present, and future. From those fragrant waters constantly emerge clouds of light with the radiance of all jewels, continuing uninterrupted. If the full story be told, each river has as many adornments as atoms in an ocean of worlds. Then to reiterate, universally good, with the psychic power he received from the Buddha, looked over the 10 directions and said, currents of pure fragrance fill the great rivers. Beautiful diamonds form their banks. Rings of jewel dust are spread on the ground. The various ornaments are all rare and fine. Jewel stairways arrayed in rows, beautifully adorned. Balustrades surrounding, all extremely fine. Flower decorations with stalls of pearls, and various garlands draped all around. The fragrant water's jewel-like luster is pure. All is spewing crystals in rushing currents. The flowers undulate with the ripples, all producing music, intoning sublime truths. The mud is made of sandalwood powder. All splendid jewels swirl together. Aromas of stores of sand spread therein, emitting flames, circulating fragrance everywhere. In the rivers are produced wonderful jewels, all emitting lights of blazing color. The lights cast reflections forming terrace seats, complete with canopies and garlands of pearls. In the diamonds appear bodies of Buddhas, their lights illumining the 10 directions lands. Circles of them decorate the river beds. All is full of fragrant water, clear. Crystal nets, bells of gold, cover the rivers, broadcasting Buddha's voice, preaching always to enlightenment and the sublime practice of universal good. The crystals of the jewel banks are extremely pure and always produce the tones of the Buddha's original vows, telling of and showing the past deeds of all Buddhas. From the whirls of those rivers, enlightening beings constantly emerge like clouds, all traveling in the vast, extensive lands, till all the universe is filled. Pure pearls are spread like clouds, covering all the fragrant rivers. Those pearls are as many as the appearances from Buddha's brow, clearly showing the images of all enlightened ones. Then universally good also said to the great assembly, the land in between these rivers of fragrant waters is all variously adorned with beautiful jewels. Each land space has as many white lotuses decorated with jewels as there are atoms in 4 continents, surrounding and filling everywhere. Each has as many forests of jewel trees as atoms in 4 continents, standing in orderly rows, with each tree constantly producing clouds of all ornaments, diamonds shining within them. The fragrances of all kinds of flowers fill everywhere. Those trees also produce subtle sounds, speaking of the great vows practiced by all the Buddhas in all ages. They also scatter various kinds of diamonds all over the ground. Diamonds with lotus auras, fragrant flame light cloud diamonds, variously embellished diamonds, diamonds reflecting the colors of inconceivably many adornments, diamonds like stores of raiment of sunlight, diamonds draping clouds of webs of light throughout the 10 directions, diamonds reflecting the spiritual metamorphosis of all Buddhas, diamonds reflecting the ocean of consequences of actions of all sentient beings. There are as many of such as these as there are atoms in an ocean of worlds. The lands in between the fragrant rivers all have such adornments. Then to reiterate, universally good, receiving spiritual power from the Buddha, looked over the 10 directions and said, the land is level and thoroughly pure, garnished with gold and jewels. Trees in rows shade the land, with soaring trunks hung with branches and flowers like clouds. The twigs and stems are adorned with gems. The glow of their flowers make auras illumining all around. Their fruits of crystal hang like clouds, making all in the 10 directions visible. Diamonds are spread over the ground, adorning together with jewel pollen from the flowers. There are also crystal palaces, showing the reflected images of all beings. Diamonds reflecting the images of Buddhas are scattered all over the ground. Their luster pervades the 10 directions, revealing Buddhas in each and every atom. Arrays of exquisite jewels are distributed well, interspersed with networks of pearl lamps. Everywhere are crystal orbs, each showing the Buddha's powers. The arrays of jewels radiate light, in which appear the phantom Buddhas, each one traveling everywhere and teaching with the 10 powers. White lotuses of jewels fill all the waters, their blooms all various, each shining endless light. All adornments of all ages appear in the crystal fruits. Their essential nature, unborn, cannot be grasped. This is the sovereign power of Buddha. All the adornments on this ground manifest the vast body of Buddha. It neither comes nor goes, but causes all to see by the power of Buddha's ancient vows. In each atom of this ground, all Buddha children cultivate the way. All see the lands predicted for their futures, all of them pure according to their wishes.